Is it cringe or is it art? How did the summer I turned pretty? The cringiest, weirdest, dumbest show.
Pretty please.
This is a terrible show. Do you guys know that?
Get not just more cringe, but 70 million viewers.
This is the best part of my week.
Beating Euphoria, Emily in Paris, and The White Lotus seasons 1, 2, and 3 combined.
What the hell?
Nothing is a coincidence. It's all marketing. As your marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we're going to explore what are the 3 marketing secrets that can turn cringe into iconic. Like Amazon's #1 title in 140 countries and Taylor Swift Olivia Rodrigo involved, iconic. Each strategy gets more powerful, and I'll even share a bonus secret weapon at the end that will blow everything out the water. But most importantly, how can you take inspo from the story and apply them to your dreams? Because branding is not just slapping your name on a poster. It's how your future client, future boss, future boyfriend sees you. And yes, you have one. If the summer I turned pretty can come back from being one of the cringiest to the hottest show with a cultish fandom.
I feel sick actually. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That requires an official warning for fans to quote-unquote act normal online. That Delta Airline and F1 are fangirling over.
Are you Team Conrad or Jeremiah?
I mean, obviously Team Conrad.
That this person watched 27 times. You yourself can create a killer brand. The show got so popular to the point that Miss Lola Ton herself became pop culture's new favorite it girl. Yes, Miss Miu Miu, making waves in fashion like Miss Bella Hadid. That even I got influenced. Yes, I got more than one pair. But first, let's go back to the pre-glow up. Free email list below for additional marketing knowledge. The Summer I Turned Pretty 1.0 is an American coming-of-age romantic novel turned TV series where the main character, Belly, insane name, a shy girl played by Lola Ton, goes on a family vacation beach home every summer. But the summer she turns 16, she had a miraculous glow up, which is just taking the glasses and braces off, but every single male specimen begins to be completely in love with her, especially 2 hot brothers, Conrad and Jeremiah, who she also happens to grow up with. If this is screaming 2000s core to you, it is. Because the first book was written by Jenny Han in 2009. We were all fetuses in 2009. And the plot cannot get more cliche.
I literally cannot believe that neither one of my parents had a childhood best friend with 2 very handsome sons that I could have a whirlwind summer romance with and then eventually marry. What's wrong with them? Why don't they love me?
Quiet girl gets hot one summer, 2 brothers fighting over her, a beach house in fairyland. The secondhand embarrassment is oozing out the screen. How does any of this land in the 2020s? Well, let's begin with marketing secret number 1, the romantic rebrand of cringe. As some may describe, the show was poorly written, badly acted, easier than the non-plastic Spanish blue cheese.
To everyone who's watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, why is this season so cringe? It's so bad.
But guess what? That does not matter. Like Addison Rae's cringe to iconic rebranding case, the ones who can own cringe will win at the end of the day. It worked out in the show's favor because of reverse psychology marketing. People hate watch it out of curiosity, but end up hooked. because it feels safe and nostalgic. It didn't try to be cool, and that made it emotionally honest, giving viewers permission to feel. The show embraced sincerity, pastel, Taylor Swift first love, in an era where everything is supposed to be ironic, deep, out of touch, luxurious, dark, dystopian, or highly intellectual. In a sense, cringe is just vulnerability that hasn't gone viral yet. If you have a business idea or a personal style you want to try out, the cringe you've been avoiding might be your superpower. And the romanticized cringe is tied to marketing secret number 2, nostalgia. The Summer I Turned Pretty doesn't sell a story, it sells a feeling you thought you outgrew. It's marketed like a time capsule. Pre-iPhone summers, crushes that mattered, and soundtracks that healed. It's the revival of the love triangle gap. There really hasn't been one that spoke as much girlhood since the Twilight Gossip Girl era. Hence, supply, demand. Had the show come out in the 2010s, it might have actually been out-competed. And unlike Euphoria or The Idol, The Summer I Turned Pretty feels safe. There is no trauma porn, no dark realism, just longing, awkwardness, and soft light. The fantasy of safety, a nostalgic feeling. Like a soft feminine silhouette in bows, laces, and soft fabric like satin, in Lola's ballerina sneakers. Like Sabrina Carpenter's big blowout, and vintage color grading that blew her up through her nostalgic visual and audio branding. Speaking of which, the visual, pastel-coded nostalgia marketing of the show is also a hack for Lola Tun's own It Girl visual branding. Lola perfectly balances chicness with a secret weapon. From Miu Miu to carpet-ready gowns, she somehow still kept her girl next door softness. How? Well, almost everything she wears is surprisingly accessible. Vintage Levi's, sundresses, ballerina sneakers from Avaya that would have costed thousands from Louis Vuitton and Prada. Remember, to become a style icon, you need a style that can be repeated by the girls. And this look is so repeatable. In fact, I've been wearing my Avaya sneakers almost every day since I got them months ago, and got my best friend a matching pair because they're so cute and romantic and so comfortable. But because Lola and Bella wore them, they are almost never in stock. And of course, I have to tell you, not only are they back in stock right now, even better, I begged Vivaya if they could give us an exclusive deal. So listen carefully. You, only you, get a better than sight Black Friday discount. Their team had to make a secret, extra discount code BFZOE. Only share this with people you like. I'll put the discount details and style links in the description. You are welcome. And are you kidding? They now have the most perfect little knit ballet Mary Jane in 19 colors. What the hell? I am so excited for you to try them. Prepare to be wowed by the romantic nostalgia, because nostalgia is a new emotional currency in branding, in content, in storytelling. Whoever can make people remember wins, but not without. Marketing secret number 3, emotional brand equity. It is beyond genius that the product itself, the story, is baked with so much conflict that makes it personal. Every good marketer must be a good storyteller. Why? Facts tell, but stories sell. You don't buy a house for its wood and concrete. You buy the dream of building a home with your loved ones. You don't buy the Vivaya for the pretty bowls, lace, satin, and Bella Hadid and Lola styling. You buy the feeling of softness, a story of girlhood. You don't watch The Summer I Turned Pretty for a bunch of pretty teenagers. You watch to live vicariously the fantasy of girlhood, to escape to a place of lightness, possibility, and heartaches, creating a parasocial drug. Fans aren't just watching Belly choose between Conrad and Jeremiah.
Conrad! No!
They are projecting their own emotional history onto it.
Go, boy, you go!
And so casual viewers become fans to stans.
With us before watching The Summer I Turned Pretty finale. We have the hoodies.
Oh, yeah.
Team Connie, obviously. And
Yeah.
we've got our snacks. We're ready to compete. We don't know what team's going to win, but we're hoping it's our team. And if she chooses herself, forget it.
Who either cried through the last season or screamed with joy.
He would never put his
which seems odd to anyone who hasn't watched it, the magic is that The Summer I Turned Pretty nailed its emotional segmentation, a marketing term meaning they split the audience, not by age or gender, but by emotional identity. For example, you're either Team Nike or Adidas, Team Apple or Android, Team Berries or CrossFit, Team K-pop Group A or Group B, Team Edward or Jacob, always Team Edward by the way, Team Conrad or Jeremiah.
Apparently, I should have answered. What's the other one?
Comrade.
Yeah, apparently I should have answered.
Were you in
Conrad.
trouble?
I was in big trouble.
Each sells a different emotional need on the consumer's identity level, and it becomes personal. Very personal. Tribal branding is when a brand or show builds loyalty by dividing audiences into emotionally charged camps. That's what creates obsession. You're not watching the show, you're participating in it.
Oh my god. I feel sick actually. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Defending your team becomes identity work, hence an awkward show that was originally cringe and weird became the source of life for 70 million people by season 3. The brilliance is that no matter your age, you've either waited for a Conrad, settled for a Jeremiah, or were the belly trying to figure out who you are through Who Loves You Back. That's emotional equity branding, which is enhanced by a deadly secret weapon. Bonus, sensory marketing. This is the cherry on top that 10x'd every marketing factor we talked about. The reverse psychology marketing, nostalgia, and emotional brand equity. The super booster is the sneaky sensory experience that makes a cringy teenage drama the top 1 show of Amazon. A hack into your subconscious. We already talked about the warm tone cinematography and nostalgic visual branding, but what about sound? The playlist is arguably one of the smartest marketing moves of the franchise. Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Phoebe Bridgers, every track is perfectly timed to manipulate emotion, and the association with the love and girlhood coded artists legitimizes the show, gives it a branding halo from the blue chip artists, and lifted it to a new tier that is hard to compete with. On top of which, because of the popularity of these artists, the organic reach of their songs will bring their fans into the show franchise, which is a very specific young female demographic that is perfectly targeted. And when each episode is over, the music lingers in your ears, like the ghost of an ex you cannot erase. Brutal, genius mind hack. You are reliving the summer feeling season after season, and that was how cringe turned into a cultish fandom. For homework, take out your notes app, think about your favorite shows of all time. What kind of marketing techniques did they use to make you care? Apply one thing you learned in this video to either your personal brand or business. How do you make people emotionally invested? Could you create a sense of safety through elements of nostalgia? Is there something cringe that you've been scared to try that you could just full send and get some market data? Remember, everything you want is on the other side of cringe. Just look at my old videos, full cringe. How else do you learn? But if you learned something here, follow the pod, give it a 5-star review. Guys, take advantage of the limited time Avaya discount. I fought really hard to get you this. Free email list, resources, all links are below. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Episodes are available on all podcast networks, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And if you like this episode, I know you'll like these other 2 I made just for you.